so I'm in shorts and a tank top.
I'll go back in time.
It's gonna snow out here right now. I love this product. That was me 3 years ago using it for the very first time. My friend Rachel Bozian, a host here at QVC as well, backing away from the car because she was pretty sure if I was going to be doing something under a hood, I was going to, blow the car up. That's how you feel about jumper cables, right? Welcome to the Halo Bolt. With its nice, kind, easy to use jumper cables that come along with it, this is seconds. You are ready to go. You don't have to use a different person. You don't have to worry about that scary plus negative, another car. This is the easiest way to do it, but it doesn't stop there. It's not only just for jump starting cars, boats, trucks, you name it. It's for charging more than one device at a time. It's for plugging in things like lamps and routers and whatever you need when you do lose power or you're tailgating or you're out there camping. There's your two devices at one time. There's jump starting the car, and they even put in the light. This is the ultimate in safety, security, survival kit. Every house needs one. Every car needs one. I really do say get the rose gold. Here are your color choices. Sarah Cautalesi's here with me.
Hello.
She is a lifestyle technology expert. More than 190,000 of these picked up. We always say, get a girly color, because when you're a girl with a girly one of these and you jumpstart a guy's truck who said, no, you can't do that, you're going to be so excited. There's that floral. This right here is white marble. That's my favorite, the rose gold. This is the wood grain.
Right.
Purple graphite.
Graphite, yep. Gunmetal.
Gunmetal, and then blue graphite. With more than 190,000 of these picked up, part of the reason you do it here, it's $115 less just for the charger alone. The charger for the actual unit is $24.99 as well. It's another almost $25 that you're saving. So all together, that's a big savings. Plus you get it on 5 easy payments of $21.99.
Yeah. Let me just say that you smell so good, by the way.
That today's special value is phenomenal,
it's the first
right?
thing I'm smelling out here. It's awesome. But this comes from Halo, and when we think of Halo, it's all about portable power, and that means you're able to charge your devices whenever, but more importantly, wherever you need. So just a few years ago, we started with the smaller lipstick-sized chargers, which were amazing, kind of changed the way we think about how we keep our phones and tablets connected. But these are our lifeline to everything that we do. We do so many things on our phone. The battery simply can't keep up. No worries, Halo to the rescue. But over time, we actually did develop something that is so powerful. This is absolutely the most powerful one that we have, but it is going to jumpstart your cars, your truck, your SUV. So it's really like the emergency side and the everyday side. We can power laptops now, which we love the fact that you can add anywhere from 7 to 11 hours of battery use to a laptop.
Wasn't that what was missing with the other Halos?
Yes.
Was not being able to charge your laptop on it.
It's
and
right
now
here.
you can, cross-country flights, cars, not when you're driving, things like that. It's perfect.
Right, perfect for a college student as well. But when you're looking at this graphic, it's of course the everyday. It's the phones and the tablets. It is smaller household electronics, so household items. So should you have a power outage at home, this is perfect. But again, it's going to get you out of that emergency situation. Should you have a dead battery, you don't need anybody else. You don't need time. You don't need to ask a stranger for help. You don't need another car. You can do this on your own.
Remember, you are getting this home for $115 less than what you'd find it for at halotocloud.com. Pardon me.
It's just a little cold out
And
here.
$24.99 is the value of the car charger. Why is that important? Well, we were hearing from a lot of people, especially down in Florida and along the coast, who, when those hurricanes hit and they were out of power for weeks at a time, granted, this has a lot of power. This would keep them charged for days, their homes, their tablets, their phones, their lamps, and things like that. But when it's time to recharge this and nowhere in your community is there power, being able to charge it in the car makes a lot of sense. So that's why we've included in that. That's a $24.99 value.
But let's put it to work.
Warm enough to jumpstart a car?
Is it warm?
That's the good news.
Yeah.
See, it's cold outside. Car batteries are dying.
Yeah, they are. And it doesn't really matter if it's the heat of the summer or if it's the cold of the winter. Dead batteries happen all the time, but I mean, you kind of take for granted. You jump in your car and you expect it to start every single time.
It doesn't start.
It's not starting.
There's nothing happening.
No, so that's normally when you start to think, who's around, who can help, what time of night is it, what type of day is it, but really all you need is the Halo Bolt. So we include the jumper cables, and there's only one way to install it into the Halo Bolt, and then we connect the cables red to red, black to black, and then you press one button. And right now it's blinking green, so it's going through the safety checks of the car battery to make sure it's safe. Kirsten, just turned solid, so that means you can go ahead and try it again.
And I already saw the light start to come on.
Yeah.
And look, just like that. No more, oh, who do I have to call? Do I have that service? Is there a stranger that can help me? Am I going to be stranded in my car? Am I not going to make my meeting? It was that simple.
It really is that simple, but this is absolutely why I love it. And if you think about the video that we just saw with Kirsten jumping and Rachel stepping back, traditional cables, if you hook it up incorrectly, there are no do-overs.
That's what Rachel had in her mind.
Yeah.
And actually, honestly, I did too. I'm like, those are scary, but these are kind and gentle and cute.
And they are. So what if you accidentally hook it up incorrectly? I'm actually connecting the black to red, red to black, and I'm going to press that same one button. Right now it's flashing red. It's letting me know I did it incorrectly. So then you stop that, you reverse it back the opposite way, and then the key is that you can jumpstart yourself. You don't have to ask a stranger for help. You don't need another car, and you don't even need time. So I'm actually the mom of 2 teenage drivers, and the last thing that I would want is, if I can't be there to help them, is I don't want them to have to rely on a stranger. They can do this on their own. And it really is as simple as connecting those cables. So red to red, black to black, and you press that one jump start button. It's just going to blink for a few seconds, making sure the battery's safe to start. Turn solid, you jump back in your car, you turn the ignition, and really you're on your way. It's that easy. But this is how we fell in love with Halo, being able to recharge our everyday devices. When you plug your devices into the Halo Bolt, they actually charge faster than if you were to plug them into a wall outlet.
2 devices at one time. Kids in the back of the car, 2 different tablets, 2 different phones. And this thing's going to last you for a long time.
I know, and there's that AC outlet on the end. So go ahead and power your laptop, and you're going to get between 7 and 11 hours of additional battery life. You can plug in smaller household items such as a lamp should you have a power outage at home, or a fan if you lose power in the heat of the summer. But then you get to recharge this. So we include the AC adapter so you can charge it in the wall at home. And then we have the car charger too. So this is perfect for every family to have it in their emergency drawer at home. It's perfect for one to stay in the car. So now if you have to recharge it, simply recharge it in the car.
Yeah,
but
I hope you're,
it's great.
I hope when she says something like that, you went, oh, this is a really great gift. It is. Every single person or every single family needs one of these, and this price today is really, really good. Here's your color choices. This is your floral. This is white marble, partial to the rose gold. This is your wood grain. This is the purple graphite. This is the gunmetal. And then there's also blue graphite. This charges everything just about, and multiple times. So $224 is not too much to ask, but you don't have to today. It's $115 less, plus then we add in the $24.99 car charger, so that's what you're saving there as well. 5 easy payments of $21.99. Couple of the ways that I've used it, added a game, watching my daughter play late at night, super cold, plug in a heating blanket. Take it when you're going camping, tailgating for a lamp, a stereo, a blender. I had a party outside, we didn't have enough lighting. I brought this outside, plugged in a lamp outside. But then also my husband, when he's working and traveling across country, plugs in the laptop to take it places with him. 2 places to charge, so I can do both kids' phones or tablets at the very same time. My kids don't have phones, and they never will, actually. I'm never giving them phones. That's not true. One day, I know, she talks to me about her kids. But then listen to this, my dad, driving from Ventura to Los Angeles on the West Coast, his car, something wasn't working, like alternator or something, seriously needed to replace it. Had to jump start the car 4 or 5 times during that trip. And you think, well, wait a minute. No, this can jump start repeatedly without having to charge it up to 200 and some times.
Yeah, standard car up to 217 times, which is amazing. The big truck behind us, 96 times.
Without having to recharge the unit.
But if you had to use all that power, you recharge it and then you start all over again. An SUV or a standard truck up to 67 times, which is amazing. But think about this on the everyday side too. So you can add upwards of 116 hours of talk time to some phones. iPhone 6 Plus up to 94 additional hours. We're talking Kindle Fires, we're talking Amazon, other tablets, we're talking laptops, because you can now power anywhere from 7 to 11 additional hours. But it's amazing when you think about this too. But what I love is I've probably helped roughly around 20 people jumpstart their cars. But really, we use the Halo Bolt on the everyday side more often. So I carry one in my tote with me. But when you're looking at all this, even like full-size tablets, up to 9 additional hours of web surfing, all the way down to, the Kindle Fire, 13 and a half hours. Your laptops, all phones, and anything that charges with a USB, you can use with the Halo Bolt. And if not, go ahead and use the AC plug on the end, and you can even charge another phone, that way too. But I love the fact that my son, he was just a couple weeks ago, he was getting ready for SATs in the morning. He was out the night before, he's driving, 16 years old, left the interior light on, went out at 6:30 to go to SATs, dead battery. He comes running into the house, panicked. I was so happy I couldn't see straight. And she's like, oh, Mom, come on. So I ran outside, got the car started for him, and he was on his way. And he of course, made the test. Everything was great, but that's something that you can't wait. They can't say, oh, hold on, my battery was dead.
No.
Hold the test for 10 minutes. It was critical he got there on time.
And you can give it to somebody who you worry about.
Yes.
Your daughter, your niece, your grandchild who's alone, who's working, and you don't want her to have to be stranded. Can we jump start this car again?
Yes,
or
we
is it
can.
not prepared?
Oh, no, we can.
It's prepared.
Oh,
it's
we're
a dead
ready.
car. All right, so
It's
let's
a dead car,
let's just show you how easy it is,
Yes.
because this could be your daughter, your granddaughter, who lives across the country by herself late at night from work, gets in, her car's not working. Who is she going to call? Does she have to call the service? Does she have to stay next to the side of the road? Does she have to try and flag down a person? It's that, oh, it doesn't start feeling, right?
Yeah. And you kind of that's when the worry sets in. But with Halo Bolt, truly there is no worry. You connect the cables. There's only one way to connect it to the bolt itself. Then you connect red to red, black to black, and then you just press one button. It is the jump start, and it actually says jump start on it. It's blinking. It just turns solid.
Ooh,
so Kirsten,
lights.
go ahead and try it again.
That simple.
Yeah.
It really is. You'll find that you become what they call a Halo hero these days. Am I locked in the car? No, you gotta be smarter than the door. You'll become a Halo hero. You'll see people struggling. Or I still wonder why those services, I'll see those services pull up and jumpstart a person's car with the old cables. I'm like, why don't they have one of these? Getting two cars front to front is hard these days in these parking lots.
And you might even be in your garage and you can't get another car in. So in order to use jumper cables, you need them perfectly aligned, you need time, and of course you need to ask someone for help. But what's amazing is I just had my neighbor, he was down in Florida, Palm Beach, 76 degrees. He came on upon two people that were trying to jumpstart their car with the standard jumper cables, and it wasn't working. So he brought his Halo Bolt with him. He's like, can I help? And they kind of looked at him like, what are you talking about? He had his little Halo Bolt with him, and before they knew it, they were up and running and really made, believers out of two people, two skeptics. They're like, how can that little thing be so powerful?
Everybody. They're
it's
shocked.
perfect.
And then they're like, where'd you get it? I want one.
Right.
Well, there's two places to get it. You can get it at halotocloud.com for $225, or you can get it here at QVC for $115 less. You can get it on 5 easy payments on your major credit card, a January 31st, 2018 return policy, and if you use your major credit card or your Q card, you can shop with confidence that we'll get there in plenty of time for holiday gift giving. Here is your floral. That's a white marble, rose gold, hottest thing. That is the wood grain. That is purple graphite.
Right.
There is your gunmetal, and then there's also blue graphite. Here's that value that I spoke of. We also include the car charger, which has been just kind of a godsend for people who have gone through days and days of no power, which we're having our first snowstorm tonight here.
Hours,
we're praying.
minutes.
But you know what? That car charger is going to be great in case we do lose power. It's happened before. Remember, do use that major credit card and you'll get it in time for Christmas. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
See you soon.
Still to come, another top find. It is Poopery. This is the